All Things Unexplained. Hosted by Dr. Mounts.
Let's face it, we were always ready to roll without him anyway.
CJ Derringer.
Ain't nobody perfect, right?
And Smitty Neebs.
I've never planned out hardly anything my whole life. I just free ball.
Featuring Cajun Man.
I'm just old nobody, somebody looking for somebody.
Well, hello, listeners. We are here live for those that are watching us at QuaranWeenCon, where we got our start. What was that, fellas? Like a year and a half ago that Bigfoot panel on QuaranWeenCon and decided to roll with it. And here we are. We are happy to be back, happy to be sharing some fun Halloween things with everybody. And we are going to just kick it off. Tonight, we've got a fun Halloween skit that we're going to do for you. You might recognize it. We've made a few changes to keep it with All Things Unexplained.
This is our twisted spin on It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, our cryptid spin.
So, Charlie Brown.
I'm not Charlie Brown. I'm not Charlie Brown, by the way. That would be copyright infringement. I'm Cooter Brown.
Yeah, I didn't say. I was saying Charlie Brown by Charles Schultz is really good. That's all I was saying.
So is
Charlie
this
Brown
I'm
by
convinced
Possumhead.
you just wanted me to say Cooter Brown.
Yeah. That's
So
what
I'll
my
be
grandmother
playing the
said.
part of Cooter Brown. Smitty will be playing the part of Smitty. Definitely not Linus,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Smitty. CJ will be playing all the females, Daisy and Lucy, of probably no relation
Well, who's the narrator?
to the real Lucy. So right before our song, I'm going to narrate if I had to. And right before our song hits, I'm going to text it live action to both of you. Got your phones ready?
Is there a tune that this song goes to?
Yeah, there's a tune, and so I'm going to play the music
Uh,
for us, okay?
I don't have my. I
Oh
don't have my
gosh, can we
phone
know
with
what
me.
the tune? Can I mentally prepare myself?
Now you know what the tune is. All right, Smitty, you
I'm ready.
Do I?
Yeah, you
I'm trying
do.
to get my phone in here.
All right. It's the Great Possumhead, Smitty. So we find ourselves at the pumpkin patch, of course. Lucy gratuitously stabs a pumpkin, much to Smitty's chagrin.
Ooh, you didn't tell me you're going to kill it. I don't know if the cry means cry like tears or cry out in horror. So,
Wait, before we keep going, can I ask why you put like 3 paragraphs of an opening that you did not
I know,
read?
that's what threw me off. I'm like,
Hey, this script,
waiting for it, and then boom!
this
It's like, throw me on the fire there. Hey, Smitty, it's your line, even though I didn't read any of the
I didn't even
narration.
get to say. Woo!
this script came together pretty fast.
I didn't
Okay.
read any of the narration, but go ahead and say your lines.
All right. Scene 1. All right. I think I heard somebody cackling. Where did that come from? Scene 1. Hey, Zeus the dog, thanks for helping me rake leaves, old pal.
Charge! Whoosh. Never
Oh.
jump in a pile of leaves with a wet sucker.
Arr. Curse you, Smitty, for messing my leaves up.
Say, I got a football. How about practicing a few place kicks? I'll hold the ball and you come running and kick it.
Oh, brother, I don't mind the dishonesty from Lucy half as much as her opinion of me. She must think I'm stupid.
Oh, come on, Cooter Brown.
No way, not today.
I'll hold it steady.
No.
Please.
Look, let's get real. You just want me to come running up to kick that ball so you can pull it away and see me land flat on my back. I kill myself.
No, this time you can trust me. See? Here's a signed document testifying that I promise not to pull it away.
Ah, it is signed. It's a signed document. I guess if you have a signed document in your possession, you can't go wrong. This year, you know what? I think I'm really going to kick that football. Here I go. I missed it again. Oh, my back.
Oh, peculiar thing about this document. It was never notarized.
Scene fades to Van Pelt's house.
Scene 2.
Since nobody will read the narration.
We have a new narrator.
Scene fades to
Wait,
Van Pelt's.
for
I like
real
it.
though.
Smitty, you could be the
said you were
narrator.
I
gonna
am
be-
writing.
You were gonna be the narrator. You typed all of this up and you're not
Dear Great Possumhead, I'm looking forward to your arrival on Halloween night. I hope you bring me lots of presents. Cooter Brown enters.
Here I am.
That's
Is that
not
the
what
real
it
Cooter
says.
Brown voice?
It says, who are you writing to, Smitty? Come on. Get the lines right.
Oh, who are you riding to, Smitty?
This is a time of year to write to the Great Possumhead. On Halloween night, the Great Possumhead rises out of the pumpkin patch, flies through the air with his bags of toys to all the children.
Oh my. Well, you must be crazy, Smitty. When will you stop believing this stuff that's not true?
When will you stop believing in that fellow with the
That voice
red
again.
suit and white beard that goes, oh, oh, oh?
Clearly they're obviously separated because of their denominational differences. See ya.
Listen, I'm going to keep writing this letter. You must get discouraged because more people believe in Santa Claus than in you. Well, let's face it, Possumhead Man. Santa Claus has more publicity, but being number 2, perhaps you try harder.
Not again. Writing a letter to a stupid pumpkin. You
Yeah.
make me the laughing stock of the neighborhood. All they talk about is my little brother who writes to the Great Possumhead. You better cut it out right now or I'll pound you.
I'm not sure if I'm writing to Possumhead or Pumpkin now. There are 3 things I've learned never to discuss with other people: religion, politics, and the Possumhead. Smitty continues writing while Lucy enters.
You're wasting your time. The Great Possumhead is a fake.
Yeah.
It's weird, we weren't in the same room before. Everyone tells me you're a fake, but I believe in you, Possumhead Man. P.S. If you're really a fake, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Daisy enters.
What are you doing, Smitty?
I'd rather not say. You might laugh.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, I'd never laugh at you, Smitty. You're so intelligent.
Ooh, I'm sexy too. I'm writing the Great Possumhead Man. I lost.
It's just cutest things.
On Halloween night, the Great Possumhead rises out of the pumpkin patch. He flies through the air and he brings toys to all the good little children everywhere. Would you like to sit with me in the Possumhead patch on Halloween night and wait for the Great Possumhead?
Oh, I'd love to, Smitty.
Cooter Brown enters.
Here I am. Let's see. What's going on in here? What exactly are you trying to do to my little sister, Smitty?
Scene 3, Cooter Brown and Daisy exit. Smitty puts a letter in an envelope and closes the envelope. He walks to the front door to mail the letter. On the way, he passes Lucy.
And how do you think you'll mail that letter? You can't possibly reach the mailbox, and I'm not going to help you.
Smitty gets an idea. He throws the side of the blanket he is not holding onto open the mailbox with his blanket, throws the envelope the opposite way of the mailbox, and the envelope flies in the air, does a loop-to-loop, and then the envelope flies in the mailbox. Smitty puts his blanket on the close and closes the mailbox. Somebody didn't space their words out. As Smitty exits, Cooter Brown enters with a sheet of paper. Cooter Brown.
Hey, look what I got, everybody. It's an invitation to a Halloween party. Yes.
Is the invitation to Violet's party, Cooter Brown?
Why would I get an invitation to violence? I think that's scary. But anyway, it's the first party I've ever been invited to.
Big surprise.
Oh gosh, I'm suddenly very nervous. But I'm
Cooter
still
Brown.
excited.
If you got an invitation, it was a mistake. There were 2 lists, Cooter Brown. One to invite and one not to invite. You must have been put on the wrong list.
Oh,
Cooter Brown blushes sadly. Lucy exits. Smitty enters with a sign that says, "Welcome, Great Possumhead." Smitty exits, then enters with a sign and stops at the pumpkin patch. Scene 4.
where's your sign at, Smitty?
I don't know. I ain't got a sign. Scene 4.
Well,
Scene
here's your sign.
cuts to Lucy, Violet, and Cooter Brown.
A person should always choose a costume that is in direct contrast to her own personality. I'll put on a witch costume.
Daisy enters.
And now I'm Daisy, and I'm going to put on a ghost costume.
You two sound a lot alike.
Is Smitty taking me to the party? That stupid blockhead of a brother of mine is out in the Possumhead patch making his yearly fool of himself. Boy, is he strange. But maybe there is a great Possumhead. Oh, I'm confusing my characters. Boy, is he strange. But maybe there is a great Possumhead. Every year, Smitty misses tricks or treats and then the Halloween party.
What a big dummy. He'll never learn.
Do I get to go trick-or-treating this year, Brother?
Sure, Daisy, I sure am glad to have Smitty around because it takes a lot of heat off me from the rest of the year at Halloween.
Do I get to go trick-or-treating with you this year, big brother?
I'll say it again, sure you do.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. How do we do it? All you have to do is walk up to a house, ring the doorbell, and say tricks or treats. Are you sure it's legal? Of course it's legal. I'm going to put on my ghost costume. I don't want to be accused of taking part in Rumble. What's that mean?
I think it's just the thunder.
Daisy puts on her ghost
Oh.
costume, but puts her hands in the aisles. Lucy pulls up her ghost costume, and Daisy is completely in her costume. Cooter Brown puts on his ghost costume, but his costume has more eye holes than it should. Oh, good grief. Now I've heard everything, and seen everything, apparently. All right, everybody, we'll go trick-or-treating, and then over to Violet's for the big Halloween party.
Everyone heads for the door, cheering.
Let's go.
Zeus marches along. Cooter Brown holds the door open and salutes him. When Zeus goes outside, he walks opposite the way the gang is going. Scene cuts to the gang walking to the pumpkin patch where Smitty, the coolest man who ever lived, is. Hey, welcome to the pumpkin patch where
That's not
Great
what it
Possum
says.
Head comes for Halloween. Have you come to sing possum carols?
I think we have.
Oh,
Let's cue up
Possumhead,
the music.
Possumhead,
Wait,
cryptids all
you ain't on the
way.
music.
Oh, what
Wait
fun
on,
it
wait on
is
the
to make
music,
with-
CJ, stop.
Oh,
See.
there's music coming.
There's music. Are you ready, Smitty?
You
We're
expect
ready.
me to be able to sing in tune with the music?
All right. Yeah, well, here we go.
Oh, possum head, possum
Possumhead,
cryptids all the way. Oh,
Oh,
what
what
fun it is to make
It
love. Oh,
is
I'm not
to
playing
make
that.
with a
Hey,
bifurcated penis.
hey, possum head,
Possum
possum
head.
head. Rabies
Rabies
all
all
the
the
way.
way.
On the way.
Come see us for
Come see
Halloween.
us
See
for
us for
Halloween.
Halloween.
We can
Play
play
dead in the
dead
hay.
in the hay.
And it's only marsupial in North America.
That was
What?
great.
Possumhead Man can carry all that candy because it's a marsupial.
Oh my gosh, you blockhead.
It's
You're going to
not
miss
that.
all the fun just like last year.
Don't talk like that. The great Possumhead knows which kids have been good and which kids have been bad. You'll be sorry.
Oh, good grief.
He'll come here because I have the most sincere pumpkin patch, and he respects sincerity above everything else on this whole world.
Yeah.
Do you really think he'll come?
Tonight, the great Possumhead rises out of the pumpkin patch. He flies through the air and brings toys and rabies to all the children of the world.
That's a good story.
You don't believe in the story of the great Possumhead? I thought little girls believed everything that was told them. I thought little girls were innocent and trusting and mostly free of rabies.
Welcome to the 21st century. All right, once and for all, are you coming or are you staying? We can't waste all night.
Everybody goes off with Daisy following her. She sees Smitty still waiting for her and runs back. I'm glad you came back, Daisy. We'll sit here in this pumpkin patch and you'll see the great Possumhead with your own eyes. As they waited, Daisy tells him something.
If you try to hold my hand, I'll slug you.
Each year, the Possumhead Man rises out of the pumpkin patch. He thinks he is the most of the person he thinks is the most sincere. He's got to pick this one. He's got to. I don't see how a pumpkin patch can be more sincere. You can look around and there's not a sign of hypocrisy. Nothing but sincerity as far as the eye can see. No hypocrites here, like in North Carolina. No, I'm kidding. All right, go ahead.
Such passion.
The scene then cuts to the trick-or-treaters going to get candy.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. It's Halloween.
This person unseen gives Lucy candy.
Can I have an extra piece of candy for my stupid brother? He couldn't come with us because he's sitting in a pumpkin patch waiting for the great possum head. It's so embarrassing to ask for something.
The person gives her an extra piece of candy for Smitty.
Oh, it's so embarrassing to have to ask for something extra for that blockhead Smitty.
She's stuck on a loop. Then they checked in their bags.
I got 5 pieces of candy.
I just got a stupid rock.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Then the trick-or-treaters got more candy and checked up on their bags again.
Hey, I got a package of gum.
I got a rock. Trick or treat.
Popcorn ball.
You got a what, Lucy?
A popcorn ball.
Never heard of those. I just got another rock.
Come on, let's go. It's time for the Halloween party.
Hooray!
Yay, yay! The scene goes to the trick-or-treaters going to Smitty and Daisy, who are still at the pumpkin patch waiting for the great possum head. Lucy?
Yeah, we're waiting.
Has the great possum head been by? Lucy says.
We think Lucy's on mute.
Oh, she was. Has the great possum head been by?
You've missed trick-or-treat. Now are you going to miss the Halloween party?
What blockhead sitting in a pumpkin patch in the middle of the night?
She saw the Possumhead Man. She was so stunned she couldn't speak.
What a way to spend Halloween. You think you're so smart, just waiting until the great possum head comes. He'll be here. You can bet on that. Smitty knows what he's talking about. Smitty knows what he's doing. All right, Smitty,
I doubt that.
where is he?
He'll be here.
I hope so. I have my reputation to think of, and just think of all the fun we're missing.
Just look, nothing but sincerity as far as the eye can see. The scene goes to Violet's house for the Halloween party where the kids are cheering and Cooter Brown is running with a black mask, but stops him.
Cooter Brown, you'll have to model for us.
Who, me? You want me to model?
Sure, Cooter Brown. You'll be the perfect model.
Cooter Brown tries to get away, but Patty makes him
Okay.
sit on the stool.
Turn him around. If we shape the eyes like this, and the nose like this, and the mouth like this.
Lucy draws a jack-o'-lantern the same way
Yes,
Violet drew it
right.
on the back of Cooter Brown's head.
That's the way. Thank you, Cooter Brown. You are a perfect model.
Cooter Brown gets mad after they did to what they did to him.
All right. Let's bob for apples.
The kids follow Lucy toward the water bucket, or as we like to call it, the Corona pit, with apples in it. This is the way.
Hey, this is the way we do it.
Yeah, Lucy. Well, guess what, Lucy? I'm still pretty upset about what you drew on my head, but you should be good at bobbing for apples. You've got the perfect mouth for it.
Is that what it says in the actual show?
I hope not. Lucy then starts bobbing for apples when all of a sudden
Things adult realize.
Zeus pulls
40 years
alongside her. Zeus.
Bah! My lips touched dog lips.
Lucy covers her mouth and starts running around.
Bah! Ah! Poisoned dog lips. Bah!
Scene 9.
If anyone told me I'd be waiting in a pumpkin patch on Halloween night, I'd have said they were crazy.
Just think, Daisy. When the great Possumhead rises out of the pumpkin patch, we'll be here to sing. What's that? What's that? I hear the great Possumhead. There he is. It's the great Possumhead. He's rising up out of the pumpkin patch. Smitty moans as he faints, but the dark silhouette just turns out to be Zeus rising out of the patch. What happened? Daisy starts to get mad at Smitty for what happened. Did I faint? What did he leave us? Did he leave us any toys?
I was robbed!
Smitty gets up and Daisy continues.
Halloween is over and I missed it. You blockhead. You kept me up all night waiting for the great Possumhead Man. And all that came was a beagle. Zeus isn't a beagle. All that came was a Maremma sheepdog. I didn't get a chance to go out for tricks or treats, and it was all your fault. All Sue. What a fool I was. I could have had candy, apples, and gum, and cookies, and money, and all sorts of things. But no, I had to listen to you. You blockhead. What a fool I was. Tricks or treats come only once a year. And I missed it by sitting in a pumpkin patch with a blockhead. You owe me restitution.
Daisy then walks. Daisy walks angrily away from Smitty, and he gets shocked over what happened. Then he talks to Cooter Brown. You heard about fury and women scorn, haven't you?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Well, that's nothing compared to the fury of a woman who's been cheated out of tricks or treats.
For real.
All the kids, including Daisy, walked away from Smitty, leaving him in the pumpkin patch all by himself. Hey!
See ya.
Aren't you going to wait and see if the great Possumhead comes? Huh? It won't be long now. If the great Possumhead comes, I'll still put in a good word for you. Good grief. I said if. I meant when he comes, I'm doomed. One little flip like that can cause the great Possumhead to pass you by. Oh, great Possumhead, where are you? The scene transitions to Lucy getting some sleep as her alarm clock chimes to 4 a.m. She realizes it's 4 in the morning, then she gets out of bed and walks over to Smitty's room and finds out that Smitty isn't in his room. She then goes outside wearing warm clothes to find him. Lucy picks him up and walks him back inside because he's asleep. And then she lays him down in his bed and falls fast asleep. The scene transitions to Cooter Brown and Smitty having a conversation about Halloween went for them.
Well, Smitty, another Halloween is come and gone. Rolling yards, no trick-or-treating for you, and another disgrace.
Yes, Cooter Brown.
I don't understand it. I went trick-or-treating, all I got was a bag full of rocks. I suppose you spent all night in the pumpkin patch waiting on a Possumhead Man. And,
Smitty nods his head.
oh, did you? And the great Possumhead Man never even showed up.
Nope.
Well, don't take it too hard, Smitty. I've done one or two stupid things in my life, too.
I've known you for a long time. I think it'd be more than one or two, but
Just
anyhow.
one or
Stupid?
two.
What do you mean stupid? Just wait till next year, Cooter Brown. You'll see next year at this same time, I'll find a pumpkin patch that is real sincere. I'll sit in that pumpkin patch until the great possum head appears. He'll rise out of the pumpkin patch. He'll fly through the air with his bag of toys, and the great possum head will appear, and I'll be waiting for him. I'll be there. I'll be sitting there in that pumpkin patch, and I'll see the great possum head. Just wait and see, Cooter Brown. I'll see that possum head. I'll see that possum head, Cooter Brown.
You're really
Just
upset?
you wait and see. I am stuck in a loop. Possum head will appear and be waiting. You just wait and see, Possum Brown. I mean, Cooter Brown.
Don't you call me a
Brown.
possum.
Possum Brown. Your breath smells like a possum. But anyhow.
What does that mean?
Okay.
Oh,
Oh
we
my
have to do the carol one more time. Here we go.
Possum
Oh, possum.
head, possum head,
Possum
crooked all the
Crickets
way.
all the way.
What?
Oh, what fun it
fun
is
it
to
is
make
to
bifurcated
make
penis.
bifurcated
Hey,
penis.
possum head,
Hey, possum
rabies
head,
on the way.
possum head.
Come see us
Rabies
for
on the
Halloween.
way.
We can play dead
Rabies
in
on
the
the
Come
hay.
see
way.
us for Halloween.
I
We
think
can
this
play
shit
dead
went
in the hay.
downhill, but I don't know what to say.
I had to mute you guys. I couldn't sing
That
along with you.
explains why you
Well-
were off key.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was.
Well, I'm always off key. That
and off
certainly isn't the
time.
explanation.
This has been All Things Unexplained.
You've been listening to All Things Unexplained. If you liked this podcast, please do give us a 5-star rating and leave us a review. If you would like to hear more All Things Unexplained, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to your podcasts. If you'd like to learn more about our show, you can visit us at www.allthingsunexplained.com. And if you'd like to support our show, please do visit buymeacoffee.com/unexplained. A special thanks to our producer, director, sound mixer, editor, and the man that wears far too many hats. No, seriously, he has a lot of hats, Dr. Tim Mounts. Without you, we couldn't keep the lights on. Thanks for listening to All Things Unexplained.